Aries, welcome to your November 2022 reading. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get right into it. This will be a past, present, future style for the order of events for November with clarifiers. Angels, ancestors of love and light, spirit guides, please show us what our Aries friends need to know for the highest good. And we have the Three of Wands showing up in reverse, guys, for your first card. No longer waiting on something, okay? Followed by Judgment, making a decision from your highest self, answering the call to rise above where you've been. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune. Change is coming, or it already did. In the current energies, we have the Queen of Cups, come in with your full and open heart, followed by the Eight of Pentacles right at the heart of your read. You are working hard and repetitively on something strongly in your focus here. And finally, the Ace of Swords. Beautiful energy, guys. In the immediate future, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is feeling empowered. This is how you're showing up. Feeling strong, large, and in charge. The Knight of Wands, wanting to take some action. And the Queen of Wands. Ooh, a lot of wand energy here going on. We've got confidence, determination. Also, ready to take action. The Emperor, the Knight, and the Queen. Lots of action takers down here. The Emperor is very strategic. The Queen is determined and confident, as is the Emperor. And the Knight, well, he just wants to get going. He's not as mature as the others, not as experienced as the others, but he's got all the passion that these guys have as well on kind of like hyper mode here. Okay, the overall energy of your reading. Oh, this guy brings things to a slowdown, maybe even to a halt. It's what it feels like. Still facing the direction of whatever it is you are focused on, but there's a slowdown in the overall here. Underlying energy, the Hierophant. This could be several things, but it speaks to your core beliefs, your philosophies and core beliefs on a spiritual type level, not necessarily religious, although it could be, but definitely on a spiritual core level, your beliefs. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get right into it and clarify this Knight of Pentacles, the slowdown. What is going on? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Slowing things down. What does Aries need to know about the Knight of Pentacles, November 2022, Spirit? Ace of Swords is back again. You have it right here, and they're almost touching each other right here. Justice. Justice carries the sword of truth as well. You've got two spectacular, clarifying, truth-bringing swords. Not just two, but three. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That is strong, guys. And we have the Princess of Pentacles, wanting to make an initial investment here. All right, so you slow down. You take a halt to get your clarity. You have to slow down here is what the energy is saying. It required a slowdown to bring in some clarity, to help you maybe make a decision, make things right, bring in the balance, figure out exactly what's going on and what you want to do about it. These guys are the action takers later on. All right, that looks good. Underlying energy of that, communion, bringing these energies together in a positive way. Yeah, I could see that. Good job. All right, let's take a look at the Three of Wands that jumped out in reverse. Very intentionally, Spirit wants you to know that you are being witnessed, that something is no longer being waited for right here. You've changed your mind. You were waiting. You're not waiting any longer. Why is the Three of Wands here in reverse, Spirit? What does Aries need to know? Six of Pentacles, bringing in the balance. Seven of Swords. There was either some deceit here or there is some deceit here. What else? The Ten of Wands. Okay, Ten of Wands is about laying down the burdens. You are carrying a heavy load and you've decided to not wait anymore for whatever you were waiting on. And by turning your back on it and saying no more, no longer waiting, that is bringing balance for you, and it's helping to lay down the burdens. Underlying energy, the Magician. Yeah, you're manifesting this. Yep, I feel like you are in control of it. I do want to get in there and let's clarify the Seven of Swords, the card of deceit. It's also my card of cut and run. So this could be you or somebody having to do with your situation suddenly leaving. But that's why I want to clarify and find out. Oh, this card just fell right out. Look, the Hierophant in reverse. Deck's not in reverse, but the Hierophant's in reverse. The Hierophant, speaking of, if you remember, just from like a couple minutes ago, is the underlying energy of the entire read. Speaks to belief system, could be a card of Taurus, could be a card of marriage. It's also the card of higher learning, higher education, higher learning. But I feel like this has to do with what you believe, something you believe. And here, on the Seven of Swords, you're not believing it anymore. There is deceit, but guess who's not buying it? The Hierophant, you. Next card up, Ace of Wands. Opportunity to take some action. Yeah, it looks like you're taking action by not waiting anymore. Because you don't believe this. You don't believe the deceit that was there. You're dropping that burden. And two aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity to build your stability. Because you don't believe in this and because you're taking action on what you believe and don't believe, this is going to bring stability for you. Again, the Six of Pentacles, the card of equanimity and stability. Yeah, you're bringing it back in for yourself. Oh, I'm glad we clarified that. Very cool. Underlying energy, the King of Cups. Feeling in control of your emotions. Even in the midst of a storm, you are feeling really good here. Really balanced. Really remarkable. I think I'm saying it's remarkable. Not that you're feeling remarkable. You may. But I feel remarkable about your actions here in the midst of what you were dealing with, these energies. Yeah. Yeah, good job. Slowing down, getting the clarity, bringing in justice and balance and clarity and making the investment in this. This is what's most important to you right now, and you're showing it right here. Excellent. All right. Moving on, let's clarify the Judgment card. Your next card up. Spirit, why is Judgment here in these recent past order of events energies? It may or may not have happened yet. It may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, just move on. Look for your rising sign. Look for your Sun, Venus, rising, North Node, wherever you have the most planets. Watch those, and it still may not be for you. No matter how many readers you may visit, sometimes Spirit has the message for you, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes some other people need to hear it a little bit more. It just depends. King of Wands is what jumps out here. This is, again, the Wand energy, the Queen, the Knight, and the Ace of Wands. All wanting to take action. This guy is the master of it. He's confident, he's determined, and he has a masterful plan of action. And he's also very attractive energy, male or female. Just because it's a male on the card doesn't matter. But this is surrounding Judgment. This is surrounding rising higher than you did before in the past to a place that aligns with your highest self, which apparently is not waiting anymore. You were waiting, now you're not waiting. You're rising above the waiting and becoming confident in your actions to do so. Look what we have again, guys. You have a second Ace of Pentacles, and it's touching the other Ace of Pentacles. That's significant. That's pay attention to this. You are being given a gift to nurture by taking action, by taking masterful action around this situation. It looks like you're already doing it. This is just sort of confirming it, and it really is going to boost your stability like crazy, guys. Really, really strong. Whoops. We got one more card. Queen of Pentacles. This is the nurturing mother. You are healing. You're bringing in healing. You're doing some self-healing, I feel like. The balance, the pentacles, 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 King of Wands action, rising higher. All of it is so beautiful, guys. Good job. Really, really amazing. Underlying energy is the moon. There are things that are hidden, maybe some buried emotions still in there, but you're rising above it. All right, moving on to the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? Which way is it turning? What does Aries need to know about this Wheel of Fortune in the recent past? The recent past, which may or may not have happened already. All right, we have the Four of Cups. This is disappointment. Disappointment prior to the wheel spinning. Disappointment in the past, up in your feelings, depressed. Here's judgment again, right here and right here. Being called higher above your depression, and once you rise above it and you do some healing, and you do the meditation on this card and some healing, good, good, good. We have, yes, the wheel is turning in this direction. There's a new partnership on the horizon. There's love in the future. I don't know if this is for business, for work, for friendship, family, or intimate love relationship. It's a soul connection where somebody else is joining you with their love cup, and you guys are toasting your love cups. Love cups. So soul connection here. Beautiful energy turning from old sorrows to new partnerships. Very nice. Underlying energy here, the Five of Pentacles. Feeling abandoned. Something made you feel abandoned in the past, but that things are turning away from it. This disappointment is perhaps wrapped up to the abandonment, but when you do the healing and you rise above all of these emotions and the burdens, this can come in. Nice. All right, let's look at the Queen of Cups in your current energies. Spirit-wise, the Queen of Cups here. What does Aries need to know about this card of heart open? And we have the Devil. Your heart is open, but the Devil shows up. Shadow energy. Knight of Wands. Repeating energy. Wanting to take action really quick. And Seven of Cups. You got a lot of choices here. You got a lot of different ways you could choose to go at this point. All right. All right. Let's find out what this Devil, Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups is. Again, I feel like you want to take action, but we do need to know more. Look what's underlying, guys. The Five of Pentacles, the card of abandonment. So from a place of this feeling of low self-worth, maybe some anger about being abandoned, whatever shadow energy is tied up to this, which the Devil is here saying there's shadow tied up with this, feelings of abandonment, that you want to take some action because of it. I don't know if this is just... Let's find out what they are. We're gonna clarify all of it. All of it. Let's look at the Devil. Let's look at the Devil. We might not do the Knight of Wands unless we need more clarification on specific actions, but we're going to do the Seven of Cups for what choices you have that you're considering taking action to do. Why is the Devil here, Spirit? What does Aries need to know about this Devil card? By the way, Aries, this Emperor and all the Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, all of it that came out, Knight of Wands, multiple Knights, they're all your Aries energy. All right, Devil, there's the Knight of Cups. Messages of shadow being delivered under the guise of love and friendly messages. Temperance, healing, and balance under the guise of the Devil. And coming together to build something with someone, with others, build a foundation. So this has shadow energy tied up to it. It's funny how the Devil and the Burden are touching here. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't trust it. We need to know more. There's the Queen of Pentacles, that nurturing mother underlying this. Maybe you know the shadow energy is here and you want to heal it. I don't know. Actually, I don't think so. I think it's the Devil coming under this. You know, let's build stability. Let's heal this. Let's bring in some balance. Let's feed this messages of love. But it's on shadow. All of it's on shadow. It can't be trusted. Mm-mm. And the Devil on the Queen. With your open heart, I don't want you to be gullible to whatever this is. With your heart being so open. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. Let's look at these choices that you're considering or that are available to you. Show us, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Cups here? What does Aries need to know about the Seven of Cups? Okay, and we have everything's in reverse. Everything's in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. In the upright, it's walking away from heartache and love. There's still a lot of love here. Being called higher, answering a calling, but in reverse, one of the choices is not to walk away or to go back. That's what that's saying. And we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. In the upright, it's deceit. We already saw it right above here. In fact, the cards are all touching. But in reverse, choosing not to believe it, giving the benefit of the doubt. And we have the Nine of Cups. In the upright, this is your personal happiness and satisfaction. This is unhappy. This is not happy. This is not satisfied. Underlying energy of that clarifier, victory. I think you're choosing to give this person the benefit of the doubt. They're coming in all nice with the Knight of Cups, temperance, balance, and healing, and the desire to come together and build some stability with you. And here you are with your open heart. You're so forgiving, and you want to believe the best in people as the Queen of Cups. So you're wanting to take some action, and you're showing me your choices up here. Uh, you can go back and choose to give them the benefit of the doubt around the deceit, or this card of dissatisfaction and unhappiness is, I can't tell if it's tied up to this, like that's going to result in that, or is this a different choice? Like, in other words, if you didn't choose to give them the benefit of the doubt and go back, would it make you completely unhappy? And would that be your other choice? In other words, it's this or that. Spirit's showing us a couple of choices here. And victory is underneath. You want to make the right choice. You want to be victorious here with your person. You're hoping with this that you will be victorious. You're hoping for the best. You're going to give them the benefit of the doubt, it looks like. They're coming in with all this amazing energy. So you're gonna try it. Okay. All right. See what happens. All right. Moving on. Moving on. So that was the Queen of Cups. We're going to look right at the heart of your read, this Eight of Pentacles. What you're working on diligently. Plugging away at those pentacles. Trying to build that stability. What's going on? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here right at the heart of Aries read? Okay. And we have the King of Cups working on the balance of those emotions. Second time we're seeing the King. And a perfect match to the Queen right here. Heart open. And even in the midst of turbulent emotions and things going on around you, you are steady Eddie over here in your behaviors and your emotions and how you're handling everything. Very cool, calm, collected. No matter what's going on, you're doing good. We have the Queen of Wands. A match to your final card here. This is feeling confident. This is determined. This is beautiful, sexy energy. Very charming and attractive. Ready to take action. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands is just very nice energy. Very nice energy. And finally, Death. We have an ending and transformation. These are all things that you're working on. You're working on your balance and handling your turbulent surroundings really well. And you're also focused on gaining your confidence around the actions that you're taking and being determined to just follow through all the way, 100% in with the open heart. And with Death here, this could be an ending to the way things were between you guys and a transformation to a new, perhaps. I think that's what you're working on. You're hoping things transform here. Not just hope, I mean, you're actually physically working on it. You're putting in the effort. You're putting in the time. You're putting in the patience. You're putting in the resources, whatever that is. I mean, it could be counseling for the two of you. It could be anything, but you're putting it in. You're putting in the work. You're putting in a lot of work, Aries. Interesting. Underlying energy, the Magician. Yeah, you're manifesting it. Exactly. Perfect card to support that work card. You know, we got to go in and take a look at the Death card, the ending and the transformation. Just curious what this is here. What is this transformation? This ending of the old, transforming into the new. Show us the old and the new. What's going on, Spirit? Show us the old and the new. Why is Death here on the Eight of Pentacles for Aries, November 2022? Okay, there we go. We have the Five of Wands, the card of conflict. This is the before, remember? Well, at least that's what I asked for. I said, show us what's ending and then show us what it's transforming to. So hopefully this is what's ending. This is the conflict, the battling, the arguing, the fighting. Everything that this card of strife represents. Hopefully that is the ending part. The Knight of Wands. Oh my goodness, how many times can we see this? Bam, bam, bam. Now we have all three decks and all three knights are out on the table. Very nice. You've got this transformation. You're taking the action around it. Or action is being taken around it. And the transformation is into a Page of Cups. Hopeful energy, joyous energy, learning to start over and learn a new way to love here. Underlying energy, there it is, King of Cups again. We've seen him underline, then he came out on the table right here with your Eight of Pentacles. As a clarifier, and then here he is clarifying this as underlying energy. This is you coming at this with love and balance and hope and transforming from the battling and the strife and the conflict and the arguing and whatever this is, this fighting, transforming it to loving and hopeful new energies. Okay, very nice. Thank you for showing us that ending and transformation. What's going on next, Spirit, with the Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Swords with Justice. Might as well be. Show us the Ace of Swords, Spirit. Why is it here? It's the final card in the current energies of the order of things for the month of November, or thereabouts, right? Because there is no time in the spirit world, guys. There is no time. We only do that silly thing here. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords wanting to rush in. He's carrying his sword like an Ace of Swords. Maybe rushing in to give someone else some clarity, or wanting clarity to come rushing in. Something charging in. Quickly. Let's get to the truth quickly, this says. The sun is here. Let's bring clarity. Nothing brings clarity like an Ace of Swords and a sun. Right? Nice. And the Five of Swords is here. This is deceit. Let's get the clarity around the deceit. Let's find out what this deceit is, why it's here. This is the card of winning at all costs. The bad part about it is the at all cost part. We'll see if we can find out what that is. The underlying energy is you're in the middle of this. You're in transition. You are in transition. You don't quite have the clarity yet, but you're calling it in with the Six of Swords. For the Ace of Swords, the Sun, the Knight of Swords. You want it now. I don't blame you. Now, because the Knight of Swords is here. You want it now. Alright, let's clarify. Let's look at the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? What is this deceit? What is this winning at all costs, Spirit? What does Aries need to know about this winning at all costs? And we have waiting. There's that energy again, waiting. You weren't waiting, but here you're waiting. It felt like you were ready to drop your burdens back there, like when you first started out. But then the devil showed up with all this nice energy, and you're like, yeah, I want to try, with your open heart. And so over here you're working on it really hard, but I feel like you're carrying the burdens again, at least surrounding winning at all costs and waiting. Carrying the burdens again. Eight of Pentacles. This is in your, this is in your focus. Again, this is at the heart of your read. And here you are again, focusing really, really hard to get clarity around this. so that you can drop the burdens. You are really focused on this energy, guys. We had a card flip up. No, we didn't. Okay. Never mind. I thought it was flipped up. Okay. Underlying energy for those clarifiers. Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Things are changing. Okay. Change is good. Let's look at the sun. The sun on the Ace of Swords. This bright focus of clarity, bringing, again, bringing with it joy and happiness. Always the sun brings success and blessings, but it also brings a lot of light to a situation. What can we learn about this sun on the Ace of Swords? Bringing the truth, the light to the truth. Okay, we have the card of victory. Victory and the success of the sun. Looking good, looking good. There's that Six of Swords, guys. You're in the middle of it. It's right here. It's the underline of the clarifiers. And here it is as a clarifier on the sun. You are in the middle of it. Oh, we have the Tower in reverse, guys. The Tower in reverse. I think you're hoping to either delay a future disaster by getting all the clarity and truth now. I think that's part of it. And, you know, the Tower is chaos and destabilizing energy and shock. You would like to just reverse that and stabilize the energy and bring in the clarity and stop future towers. That's what this is about. You're trying to get to the truth so you don't go through whatever it is you went through in the past. You're trying to stop it. You're trying to this is prevention again. This feels like prevention. It's not an absolute that you can prevent it, but you're showing me that you're trying, that this is your intention, and to do it quickly, to get to the truth, get to the truth, get the clarity, get the clarity. You want to win at all costs, but this is costing you to wait again. When you had stopped waiting, you were free of this waiting. Now that this winning at all costs again is here, you're waiting again. That's the cost. And the other cost is you're carrying the burden again. And the other cost is you're working really hard again on the waiting and the burden carrying. That's what the cost is, guys. Spirit's clear about the cost to you right here. This is shit energy, okay? Your heart is in the right place, but for what? I mean, you could pick a better circumstance than this. You could, you could be fighting for something that puts you in better energies, you know? When, of course, you wouldn't even have to fight for it. But this is yuck. Underlying energy, this is your divine wish. So no matter what I say, no matter what the cards say, this is one of those things where no matter what warning is really coming at you, what red flags are there, you're going to learn this through experience. Because the divine wish and dreams trump like everything else. I mean, if this is the top of the line thing that you want, or at least one of them, you know, nothing's going to stop that train except experience. Hopefully it turns out good, guys. And if it doesn't, well, that's just one more disappointment, abandonment, and tower in life that we all get so many of. So forewarned is forearmed, but you won't really believe it unless you experience it. I completely get it. I totally understand. All right, let's move on. Thank you so much, Spirit, for all that clarification. Let's move on to the Emperor. Here you are, Aries, showing up as the Emperor, feeling empowered as fuck. You are strong here. You are determined. You are very strategic. You've got a plan, and you're enforcing it. And you feel like you're right. You just feel like you're coming from this place of correct. So, Spirit, why is the Emperor here? What does Aries have to know? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Ten of Swords. So the Wheel of Fortune is things are changing. Ten of Swords is a very painful ending. It's over, it's ended, it's done, kaput, over. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is processing, strategizing, and assessing the situation. All right. All right, sounds good. We have to clarify. Let's look at the underlying energy of those clarifiers. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is bringing in clarity for you, Emperor, sort of as a backup. You know, like two heads are better than one, because the Emperor is very strategic and very intellectual in his plans and his actions and his, you know, strategies. And so is the Queen. Very strategic, very clear in her thoughts and ideas and expressing them and setting boundaries and laying down, like, he lays down the law and enforces it, but she's like, this is how it's going to be, this is how it's got to be. So it's very congruent energy, doing assessment of this ending and this Wheel of Fortune, totally assessing the situation with your intellect. Okay, let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Spirit on the Emperor. Things are changing. How so? Page of Swords. Something to pay attention to and look out for here. Something to learn. Death is here again. It's right back here where you were ending strife and battling and arguing, taking action and feeling hopeful in the transformation. So here you are watching something, and then all of a sudden, as you're watching it and you're trying to learn about it and you're taking a look at it closely with the page, like really looking and watching at what's going on, what's the behaviors are around you, with your Emperor mind and your Queen of Swords mind, with your, you know, strategic thinking, and experience, and authority. You're watching, you're learning, and death comes in with an ending, touching this Ten of Swords ending, which is very interesting. And your third card for the Wheel of Fortune is there's an old cycle closing out. So this is about ending. You're watching, and I think you're deciding to end it, or to let it end, to let it close out, let it transform into whatever is meant to be, because with the Ten of Swords, this is over. Whatever it is, it's over. Underlying energy, the Magician. Now you're going with it, and you're just going with the wheel, manifesting the end. It's like you realize that this life cycle is changing, that it's not meant to be. And so with your Emperor energy, you decide to help the wheel along, help turn it. And by doing that, you're manifesting the change along with the natural life cycle of the World card here, ending. So something else can begin. Let's just take a look at the Ten of Swords. I believe this is totally you manifesting it. But we'll see. What else can we learn about this ending? It's painful. It hurts. It's completely debilitating to whatever the situation is. Soul connection is here. Soul connection is back, guys. I feel like we saw this Two of Cups. Where did we see it? Where was it? I don't know, but it was here. It was here somewhere back here. There it is. Right there. Two of Cups. Yep. Two of Cups is the soul connection, the ending to the soul connection. You are facilitating it. Yep, there's the King of Wands. There you are. Your energy again, all over this reading. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Emperor. It's all you, Aries. You are manifesting this ending. You have seen the light at some point. Look at that. Queen of Wands. How many times can these... Look, Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is all you. You got a perfect match here. This is... You guys are real soul connections with this perfect energy match. This is really hard for you to do. Wow. I don't know how you do this. Wow. I don't think I could do that. You're doing really good. Because you see something's not healthy. You see there's some deceit here. And this, you see the energy you go back into with waiting and carrying the burdens. And you're just like, ugh, this is so much work. It's like heavy work over here. Here, you're working on yourself. You're working on your own energies and your own transformations, you know? And this Eight of Pentacles feels a lot better than this one. This one feels like dread because it's on top of the Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Yuck. But over here, this soul connection, you guys are a perfect match in your energies. So this is really, really hard for you to do. But you are, no wonder you've called in the Emperor. All right. Underlying energy. Yeah. This is what this was to you guys. This Ten of Cups. This is everything in love. All your love cups filled. This is the person you were going to homestead with and build a family with. Or perhaps you did. The Hierophant can be a card of marriage saying that it's over. And so, I don't know if you guys were married. You very well could be with some of these cards that are here. If not, it's definitely a soul connection relationship with a lot of love here. And you are walking away, at least so far. This is what it looks like, making that decision. All right, what else do we need to look at here? Assessing the situation. Seven of Pentacles. You know what? I already see what you've assessed, but let's just see what Spirit says about the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe we can learn more about the situation somehow. Spirit, why is the Seven of Pentacles? What is the assessment that the Emperor is making? What can Aries know about this? Seven of Pentacles on the Emperor, please. Holding on tight. Four of Swords. Got the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Taking a time out, praying about it, meditating on it. Trying to catch your breath here and get your thoughts straight while you assess this. You're holding on, meditating, praying, healing, sleeping, resting, taking a time out as you assess the situation. And there's a decision that you don't want to make here. There's something you don't want to see because it's painful to see, guys. I don't blame you one bit. I don't blame you one bit. You've got your arms crossed over your heart and the swords pointing in different directions. Feeling out of alignment, crossing your heart. Your heart is in pain because of this ending and everything that's going on. Oh, look what's underlying. The Emperor. You. Assessing the situation. Holding on. Not liking this decision you gotta make. Not even wanting to look at it, but you are looking at it with your eyes closed as you rest and get your thoughts straight and get some sort of balance for yourself back so you can make this decision. But you are very balanced overall. I mean, this is underlying the whole thing. Okay, I'm glad we took a look at that. That was very congruent what Spirit is saying. Let's look at this Knight of Wands in the next energy about wanting to take action quickly. Why is the Knight of Wands here? And look what we have, the Eight of Pentacles again. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. You are working on taking this action. Work, work, work. It's in your focus. The High Priestess. You're calling in the High Priestess. This is your intuition. This is your intuition because your mind is sometimes you don't trust it, and so you call in your intuition so that you have something else that you can trust to help you make your decision, to help you take the action that you need to take around this. And the Knight of Pentacles is back, guys. The Knight of Pentacles, it was that third card in your baseline underneath there somewhere, denoting things are slowing down, coming to a halt, which is really frustrating for the Knight of Wands because the Knight of Pentacles is slow and the Knight of Wands is fast. So you want to move fast, but because the Knight of Pentacles is here, it's a slower process than you would like. I understand you want to get on with it. You want to take charge with the Emperor energy for sure, and make those decisions and make them snappy. But this is slow work, guys. It is. It's slow. Underlying energy, there's the Queen of Swords again. Good. Good, good, good energy. Clarifying, setting the boundaries, setting the rules. You're setting the parameters as the Emperor, calling in the backup. Not that you need it. It's just nice to have support. Okay. Do we need to clarify anything there? No, we don't. Let's look at the Queen of Wands, your final card here. Aries energy all over the place. You are so strong in this reading. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Queen of Wands is here with the Ace of Cups. Very nice. Ace of Cups. What else? Opportunity for new love, or a new opportunity for divine love. King of Pentacles. Hey, this is new energy, I think, guys. I don't think we've seen a king or a queen of pentacles out here. Seen a couple aces. This person, male or female, is a master of their resources and extremely stable, reliable energy. Very grounded. Very nice energy, guys. What else? We have the World. The World. It's right over here in a clarifier and denoting an old cycle ending. It's the same thing here. There's an old cycle closing out, so a new one can begin. Aries, I think this is you, this Queen of Wands, feeling good, feeling determined. This is you and your Emperor energy, all buffed up, ready for like battle, if you will, Very strategic, taking action here. But here in the Queen of Wands energy, you're more relaxed. You're feeling more relaxed, more, I don't know, kind of attractive and charming, and still very confident and determined in her actions, but just more relaxed than the Emperor. The Emperor is really uptight and, planning and strategic, and you're not as strategic over here. I mean, you could call upon that if you wanted to, but no, this is more chill than that, which makes a lot of sense because you're thinking about your love cups again and possibly sharing it with someone and looking forward to new cycles in life. I like the energy that you're ending on. The Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the World. Really, really nice energy, guys. Two of Wands is underlying this. This is contemplating your future path. Yep. Thinking about it long term. If you go one direction, it's completely a different ending, different destination than if you choose the other direction. Yeah, it's almost like you either go this way towards this crazy person over here that you don't trust, that puts you in this Ten of Wands, waiting, working hard energy. It's like a relationship that you get along really good and you have this really strong attraction, but the whole relationship is constant work. constant battling and conflict and work, 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 work. It feels like such effort. Where over here, it doesn't feel like effort. You're not doing any work. You're not doing any chasing. You're relaxed here. And you are letting this King of Pentacles come to you. You're letting this cycle naturally unfold for new beginnings, and you're open to this opportunity for new love. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful energy, guys. Let's pull a card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. Spirit, why? Why is the wisdom from the Hidden Realms Oracle here? What does Aries need to know from this beautiful Oracle deck? Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Spirit. Okay, here we go. These plastic cards kind of stick together. Sisters of the Seasons. Interesting. I haven't seen this card. This is card number 17, and it says cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Cycles of growth, divine law, and natural order with the world cards. Yes. Yes, this backs up your reading. Card 17, and I'll have a short paragraph. Stick around. Let's see what this poignant message has to say, Aries. When the sisters of the seasons meet you on your path, they remind you that everything has a natural rhythm that obeys a higher law. Just as the seasons magically pass, be reminded that the nature of birth, growth, harvest, and decay cannot be altered. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold, success is assured. Yeah, like here, just keeping on the path and letting it naturally unfold. That's what I said, right? And then that's what they just said. Yeah, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold. Success is assured. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Oh, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more on the back page. Divine appropriate timing is guiding your desires into perfect manifest form. This is a very good period to start new things as you've moved out of winter into the beginning of spring. Continue with patience and be aware of the rhythms of your opportunities. There will be periods when things slow down and begin anew. Yeah, slow down with that Knight of Pentacles. That guy. Yeah, he showed up a couple of times. So, let's see. There will be periods when things slow down and begin anew, move into fruition, and then slow down again in a never-ending natural flow. That's so cool because he did. He showed up a couple of times. And it did. It felt like it was slowed down back here, and then it sped up, and then it slowed down again somewhere around here. I don't see where he is. I'm sure he's right in front of my face. You guys probably see him. That second Knight of Pentacles, wherever he is. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Although I still want to look for it. Okay, it finally says, be mindful of which sister greets you, for she points directly at the next. Every moment counts now. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, yeah, just be aware of what energies are around you guys. This helps a lot with this High Priestess, and paying attention to your intuition and all of that. But these cards are speaking volumes for sure. Aries, thank you so much for being here. I so much appreciate you. Please like, share, subscribe, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Be well. Take care, guys.